set the scene on a broken man, and kerosene and a little lamp, and just enough light to make out a figure. She got the thunder under her command, she got the lightning in the palm of her hand, and then out for the sun we can make it through the winter.
Looks really cold. Sun is behind the clouds. So okay, when I was a kid in summertime, when it wasn't cold like this, I used to walk up on this mountain. I'm not sure what this water is called. Either this is Buštovanja or that is the other water. But anywho, I used to jump off that cliff thing there into the water, swim around with my friends. But again, only when the weather allowed it, because the temperature in Norway, not super hot. Kan direkte av den. This is the water where it's nice to jump off that rock and go swimming. But the main water, this is Buštovanja, the Bosto water. Hopefully the clouds will soon disappear, so I can shoot that way and show you the nice view. But for now, let's just set up camp there. It's a pretty nice place we got here. I don't remember that shelter from when I was a kid. My guess is that it's just a few years old. I don't remember that shoe either. And I don't remember that bench either. So I guess that IL Knubben has been really kind. Gathered some people. It's called a dugnad in Norway. Dugnad is where there's a collection of people who work on their own dime and time for the greater good. And the greater good in this context is that shelter there. Hey. But I'm gonna eat my food first. This is sliced bread with something called leverpostei. It's basically like a liver pate. It's insanely It's insanely popular with kids for some reason. Nice, look. Clouds again. Just eat our food, find a better place to do this talking at. What do you know? The sun came out. Still cloudy though, but there's some sun there. Polly, I think maybe this will do. Hey, do it. Hello. Okay, no. This is probably the least innovative way of doing notes. Write them on a notepad, then take a picture of the notepad and bring your phone with you. Okay, so first things first. Yes, I'm reunited with intern Polly finally. For those who didn't watch the couple of last videos, I traveled up to Norway in August to have a vacation, sort of. That got cut short because of a job opportunity that I needed to travel down to Spain again to do. It was kind of like a test job for a big company called Canva. They're currently recruiting freelance photographers around Europe. I'm one of the photographers that they're testing out in Spain. And happy to say, first test job went super well. I think I'm gonna do a video about that in the future. Anywho, mission accomplished. But when I traveled down again, my vacation got cut short here in Norway. I decided to leave intern, yeah, you could see it. I decided to leave intern Polly with my family, with my mom here in Norway while I went down there, did the work. Now I'm back here for a couple of weeks to kind of round off my vacation and at the same time bring intern Polly with me back to Spain. But the main topic for this video was meant to be what my thoughts are around not living where I grew up, and for every time that I travel back to Norway to spend time with my family, it's always a way to have a status update on my life, reflect on where I am, what I want to do practically and in terms of work, of course. But I have a spider on my sweater. It's probably too black to show. Let's just put him down again. Also got blisters walking up on the mountain. That's another topic. But yeah, in terms of coming back home, Polly, it goes both ways actually, because when I come up here, I reflect on where I used to be here, what I'm doing in Spain, what I want to do when I come back. But also, when I travel back to Spain again, it's always a reminder that you are you. You can never travel somewhere and just be someone else. Whatever issues you have inside your head, that is you. And I actually saw a super cool SNL sketch by Adam Sandler addressing that specific topic.
You're still gonna be you on vacation. If you are sad where you are, and then you get on a plane to Italy, to you in Italy will be the same sad you from before. We can take you on a hike. We cannot turn you into someone who likes hiking. We can provide you with a wine tasting tour of Tuscany. We cannot change why you drink.
And it's so true, because if you're sad in Norway and then you travel to Spain, you will be the same sad you in Spain, and vice versa. If you are sad in Spain and you go to Norway, you will be the sad you in Norway as well. You can't escape your own mind. You will bring whatever's good about you, whatever's not so good about you, and whatever just is about you wherever you're going. There's no magic pill. Like, there's this cliche of going somewhere more tropical or more warm and everything will just work out. My experience, no. You can be just as depressed in a warm place as you are in a cold place. There's no magic pill for whatever issue you got going on here. You need to work on yourself. Just flying off somewhere nice won't do the trick. But now that I've lowered the expectations a bit for traveling to somewhere nice and warm, there's another thing that I've been reflecting over as well. As an example, let's say I went to a dinner party with a few friends of mine, and it was okay, nothing bad about the dinner party, but nothing like amazing either. Afterwards, one of my friends, they would talk about this same dinner party as the night of their life, and I could not understand why they would exaggerate so much. But I've come to realize that they aren't exaggerating. They just appreciate the small things in life. Having the two things when I go back to Spain. One is that I'm still me. There's no magic pill for anything. That's one thing. The other thing, have realistic expectations to my surroundings, the people around me, and my own mindset. And use that as a, not as a starting point, but as a base within the human nature to keep, it's within the human nature to keep evolving, but you shouldn't stress too much about evolving. Sometimes you need to work hard, sometimes you need to play hard, sometimes you need to work a little bit, and other times you need to play a little bit. Does that make sense? Like, work hard, but don't work hard. Appreciate what you have. Ja da, Polly. And yeah, do your best. Now I have ants inside my sweater. Polly, ska vi gå ner igen? Okay. Polly wants to go home. She's probably cold after swimming in the water. Polly, hey. I'm not saying you shouldn't chase your dreams. I'm not saying you shouldn't aim high, go big, or go home, but appreciate the small things. Appreciate the people around you. Appreciate the mundane, everyday stuff, and you don't have to be the best at whatever you're doing. Okay, to conclude this video somehow, just because you're going somewhere doesn't mean that you will change. If you're an introvert up here in Norway, you will be an introvert in Spain or whatever other place that you're going. I've learned the hard way. If you have a destructive mindset wherever you are now, you will have a destructive mindset the other place that you're going. And just to be clear, I'm not saying you shouldn't travel somewhere. Like, I love living in Spain, but I need to remind myself that whatever I want to improve, I need to work actively on. I can't just show up somewhere and everything will just work itself out. If I want to have friends, I need to go out and get friends. If I want to have job opportunities, I need to go out and get job opportunities. If I want to have meaningful experiences, I need to go out and get meaningful experiences. So yeah, hope you guys liked this video. If you did, there is a like button down below. Subscribe to follow along, and I will see you hopefully in the next video if I don't smack my head on the way down of this mountain. Ciao. Polly. Polly. You maybe could see my mom's house. It's around there somewhere. Nice location. Det är så fin iPad. Det är så fin iPad. Det är så